welcome guys to Destroy the Dad Bod. This is Coach Ross. Over the next few videos, we're going to be going over the biggest bang for your buck exercises with minimal equipment. That's a situation that a lot of us are in right now, so I'm going to tell you the 5 best exercises when you have limited options. Before we get to that, make sure you click like and subscribe to this channel and this video so you can continue to get all the updates as we release all the new content for you weekly. Alright, so the first movement in the Bang for Your Buck series is going to be the kettlebell swing. This is my all-time favorite exercise. It's, my opinion, the biggest bang for your buck exercise out there if you've got minimal equipment, because all you need is a single kettlebell. For starting weights, I generally recommend for men start in the 35-pound range, that 30 to 35-pound range. Women can start in the 16 to 20-pound range. You want something that's actually got a little bit of weight, so you have to move your hips to swing it, but we don't want to be in too many compromised positions. So that's a generally good weight to start with. We're gonna go over the top 3 points of performance to improve your kettlebell swing so that you feel confident and you feel strong, and then it's gonna get you good results. Let's get set up. The first of the points of performance is going to be the hike from the ground. So there's a couple of ways to practice this, but I prefer to think of it like a center snapping a football. You're going to have a good, a little bit wider than hip width stance, strong feet, pushing your toe, your heel, and the outside of your foot into the ground. We're keeping a tripod with our foot that whole time. As I hinge over, I'm pushing my hips back, and then I sit here on my elbows like an offensive lineman in a football game. Back is straight, head is looking straight ahead. I'm gonna reach out and grab on. Now the first movement I'm gonna make is I'm gonna snap it like a football, right up in between my hips, and I'm gonna set it back down. Boom, boom. Notice that nothing changes in my spinal structure during that period. All I'm doing is snapping it backwards right there. Do that a handful of times until you get familiar enough with the movement itself. This is how we're going to start the kettlebell swing every single time you do one. From now on, when you're doing kettlebell swings, your first swing you set up here and you start with that snap. We don't pick it up and start humping it in the air anymore. That's not how we do this. The next point is going to be our hip drive as we're swinging it forward. So a good drill to practice this with is actually to get on your knees on the ground, and we don't actually need the kettlebell for this. What you're going to do is sit my hips back and explode forward. What that's doing is it's telling our body to practice pushing our hips backwards and forwards like this, instead of, happens very commonly, as a squat with the kettlebell. Mind to tell your hips, sit back, explode forward. Sit back, explode forward. When you explode forward, snap those hips forward, squeeze your butt at the top, and get tall. Pup's gonna help. Our last point of performance is going to be standing tall, breaking the kettlebell in our hands when we're facing forward at our tall position. Each time I'm standing tall, my knees are locked, my hips, my butt are flexed, breaking that kettlebell between my hands, and I'm tall, my abs are flexed. This is your finished position. As you come back down, we sit that butt back, explode forward again, and we lock it all out. This is a very explosive and dynamic exercise. Treat it as such. This is number 1 on the Bang for Your Buck exercises. Stay tuned for the rest.